Is it time to buy or sell Cracker Barrel Old Country Store stock? In this video, we will delve into Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 21st of August, 2025, our system has identified Cracker Barrel Old Country Store as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.06. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the days ahead. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 6.21% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 6.21% to 42.1%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 29.09%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -2.77% to 72.56% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $53.28 and $94.56. Our latest daily update for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store includes the headline, High Volatility in Cracker Barrel Old Country Store Stock Price on Thursday, which ended trading at $54.80. The Cracker Barrel Old Country Store stock price fell by 7.15% on the last day, Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025, from $59.02 to $54.80. It has now fallen for 5 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 13.09%, with a day low at $50.27 and a day high of $56.85. The price has declined in 7 of the last 10 days and is down by 4.83% for this period. Volume has increased on the last day by 4 million shares, but this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 5 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $256,360,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $71.93, while the lowest price was $33.85. Currently, the price is 23.81% or $17.13 below the 52-week high and 70.38% or $130.20 below the all-time high on the 29th of November, 2018, when the price reached $185. Cracker Barrel is experiencing pressure in the market after introducing a significant brand refresh that removes its long-standing emblem, the man leaning on a barrel, in favor of a minimalist, text-only logo. This initiative, part of a reported $700 million makeover, has sparked a social media frenzy, generating over 500,000 posts and notable backlash. As a result, shares have fluctuated, dropping intraday by as much as 15% and triggering several double-digit declines throughout the session. Management asserts that this refresh maintains the chain's rich history of country hospitality. However, investors have swiftly reacted, leading to heightened volatility and substantial selling. In the short term, this backlash is a clear driver of negative sentiment, resulting in increased retail selling, potential short-term downgrades from analysts, and pressure on the stock as the market assesses brand reputational risk and the immediate costs associated with the relaunch. Over the longer term, the success of this refresh will depend on execution, specifically whether the new design attracts new customers or diminishes core traffic, and whether the company can validate the $700 million investment with sustained sales and improved margins. If the refresh proves successful, the stock could rebound. However, if customer alienation continues, expect prolonged underperformance and margin challenges. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 14th of July 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned CBRL a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, it was reported that UBS again assigned CBRL a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup rated CBRL as a sell with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 7th of March, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup maintained a sell rating with a hold recommendation for CBRL. On Thursday, the 5th of December, 2024, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets gave CBRL a hold rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to the stock of Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be neutral, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also given the stock a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the near short-term development. The Cracker Barrel Old Country Store stock holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, resulting in a more negative forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal derived from the relationship between these two indicators, where the long-term average is above the short-term average. On upward corrections, resistance is expected from the lines at $60.07 and $62.81. A break above either of these levels will trigger buy signals. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 23, 2025. And so far, the stock has declined by 23.74%. Further decline is suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased on the previous day's falling prices, which may serve as an early warning, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 22 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 13 days ago, short-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal from 19 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 16 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 5 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 64 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Cracker Barrel Old Country Store finds support from accumulated volume at $54.51. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock exhibits average daily movements, and with favorable trading volume, the associated risk is deemed medium. Over the course of the last day, the stock fluctuated $6.58 between its high and low, which represents a change of 13.09%. In the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 5.28%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is considered relatively normal, often found in companies with long histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 18th of September, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 78 cents. Keep a close watch on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store is at $55.64. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Cracker Barrel Old Country Store encounters its first support level at $54.51. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 7th of August, 2025, Massimo Julie D conducted an insider sale of 688 shares of common stock. On the 22nd of May, 2025, Bramlage Stephen P. Jr. made an insider purchase of 1,288 shares of common stock. On the 21st of May, 2025, Bramlage Stephen P. Jr. made an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 7th of May, 2025, GMT Capital Corp. made an insider purchase of 53,000 shares of common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, GMT Capital Corp. made an insider purchase of 35,607 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of approximately 93.957. Overall, insiders purchased 689,047 shares and sold 19,485 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Cracker Barrel Old Country Store stock a good buy? The stock of Cracker Barrel Old Country Store presents several negative indicators. Despite a positive trend, we anticipate that the performance of Cracker Barrel Old Country Store will be weak over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, we have a negative outlook on this stock. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our conclusion from a hold to a sell candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 22nd of August, we expect Cracker Barrel Old Country Store to open lower by 83 cents, beginning trading at $53.97. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.